Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Peace. I'm with the Footsteps to Peace. I'm a psychic astrologer and an intuitive life coach. If you are interested in a personal reading, please feel free to check the description box down below. There you'll find the link to my website, thefootsteps2peace.com. Also like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And hit that notification bell so you can be updated the next time I post a video. All right, you guys, I already had pulled a spread. It's a really good spread, so I'm going to continue on with what I was doing. And that's just how it's going to go. All right, so we pulled, when I asked Spirit what was affecting the divine masculine, I got the card Gemini. Okay, Gemini is about communication. So I feel like what is affecting the divine masculine is a lack of communication, okay? Not being able to communicate what it is that they are wanting, or not even knowing what it is that they're wanting, and that's probably why they're not communicating it. Okay, for others of you, they are trying to get more information on the situation, you know, really delving within, because we are at a place where we are all going within. We've got 7 planets on with Mercury on Sunday that's going into retrograde. It will be 7 planets, outer planets as well, that are going to be in retrograde. So with that said, this is a time for introspection. This isn't a time to go out and start manifesting a bunch of brand new stuff. You know, this is a time to go back over, though, and, you know, you can't do new stuff, but you can go back over old stuff. And so I do feel like that's where the divine masculine is going back over the way, maybe that the way that they treated you, or, you know, the lack of communication. You know, it could be any one of those things. You know, I do feel like there's this divine masculine, for some of you, if you know who it is, they know that they love you, you know, and I feel like for some of them, they're getting maybe some type of information from a counselor or a friend or somebody that they trust, you know, somebody that they are able to, you know, it could be a teacher of some type, it could be a parent, but I feel like they are talking to someone about this. You know, they do see you as somebody who mirrors them as well, okay? And they are, look at that, I see a letter here. So, and I do feel like there's been a missing piece to the puzzle with all of this, and I feel like he's starting to put things together. You know, he's like, wow, I really love this person, you know, and I feel like there is a bit of a restless energy, especially with having the North Node in Gemini. We're all a little restless. We're like freaking popcorn getting ready to pop, okay? With the divine feminine, I asked, you know, what was going on in her chart that was affecting her. And we got 3rd quarter moon. Okay, so this talks about forgiveness, contemplation, reflection, reevaluation, introspection, revision. Changes are required. Keep trusting, all is not lost, and adjustments. So that kind of goes in tandem with what I was saying about the retrogrades: rethink, relax, rest, redo, reiterate, realize. Okay, so whenever we go into a Mercury in retrograde, it's really time for us to go back over and redo that lesson, okay, because maybe there was something that we forgot. So with that said, I feel like that's kind of where the feminine is, and she is actually psychically just going within, okay? And then she got a 2nd card that says, listen to the guidance of your soul. And I feel like that's kind of where the feminine is more in the 5th dimension, whereas the masculine is asking around, you know, in the 3D, you know. So what's standing between the two of them is a semi-sextile, allowing opportunity with effort, energies attract, lack of ease, potential for growth, and tempers, okay? So, you know, I feel like both of you guys allowing this to just come in and unfold naturally, allowing the communication to break free, allowing that to happen. You know, like attracts like, okay? And if we are in a place where we want to fall in love, we need to be in that loving vibration, okay? That's what I'm really getting out of this. It should be effortless. Like the two of you guys should be able to come in and talk to each other effortlessly, but unfortunately, there is something standing in the way of that. Now, that obviously could be a planetary alignment, and you guys are going to have to learn to work right through this. Don't try to force it, though. There is a potential for growth between the two of you, divine masculine and feminine, because I feel like, you know, again, I'm getting the piece to the puzzle. There's the piece to the puzzle here, okay? They are that piece to the puzzle. And I do feel like there is growth between the two. Wow, follow your North Node. You know, your North Star. Wow, look at that North Node. That's sitting right underneath the semi-sextile. Okay, and what does that card say? It says North Star, life purpose, journey, karmic destiny, learning period, path, the challenge, fulfillment, fruition, North Node. North Node right now, like I said, is in Gemini. That's why we have these eclipse points. So this is really about the North Node, following your North Node to the twins. Twin flames, okay? You guys have heard that term for some of you. You've heard the twin flame term. So I could definitely be here dealing with twin flames. And I'll be honest with you, I am not one who enjoys doing the twin flame journey. Sometimes I feel like it is a toxic reason to give you guys an excuse to stay holding on to somebody who's not even giving you any of their attention. And it's like, but what do you learn about yourself throughout the journey, you know? And you have to be willing to sacrifice that relationship and move on if you ever want it to come together. So there's the secret, okay? So the North Node, you know, following your North Star, we've all heard that, you know, and sometimes your North Star comes back to this person, but we have to go out, we have to live a lifetime. So I'm going to leave that out because it's actually really, but again, there it is, listening to the guidance of your soul. You know, our soul knows exactly who we're supposed to be with. You know, yes, we have to hit a few, you know, transitions along the way, and learn lessons along the way. That's not a bad thing, okay? So keep that in mind, you guys. Let's go ahead and pull, Spirit, please show me the divine masculine and feminine. What messages do we have for the divine masculine and feminine? Okay. Three of Pentacles, needing to make a choice. Three of Wands, maybe a choice between two different, you know, two different decisions. For some of you, it's like you just want to go solo. You know, Three of Wands, you just kind of want to, you know, see what happens here, especially 2 3s. You know, maybe for some of you, you're choosing your work. For others of you, you just want to choose your freedom and you're looking out upon the horizon, you know, and that's your challenge. Divine masculine, feminine, the wheel. Destiny, turning in your favor, fate, you know. Spirit, please show me the divine masculine and feminine. Oh. Wow. Okay, the Queen of Wands. All right, the Queen of Pentacles. The High Priestess. Wow, told you, psychic energy. The Lovers. Spirit, please show me what messages, what guidance do we have for the divine masculine and feminine, the twin flame journey, soulmates, all of the above. Okay. Wow, we got Judgment. So there is a final call to action here, you know, on, you know, do you love this person? Or because I feel like for some of you, you're staying out of greed, or you're staying because you don't feel like you have the money to leave. Wow, King of Swords. Yeah, quiet. Cold, ice. You know, the King of Swords could be cold as ice. And that's what I'm talking about. Look, that's the air energy. That's the air quality. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. The King of Swords. So, and the masculine does have the Gemini card on his side, or on his side. So again, this is, I feel like, you know, he's trying to think about what he wants to say. I feel like the divine masculine, you know, it really does. I've never seen that before, but it kind of looks like I'm seeing that as like a clock up there almost. And that's kind of what I saw at first glance. So I'm going to stick with that. So it's like time is of the essence. Okay. And I'm really getting, you know, even a clock here, even though I know it's a compass. And then I'm getting like clocks. I'm getting all kinds of clocks. That looks like a clock to me. You know, these look like clocks to me. Clock. Time is of the essence. Clock. And then that looks like a clock. Even though I know it's a compass. Yes, I know it's a compass. But I feel like that for the divine feminine, you know, the divine feminine isn't happy. The divine feminine isn't, you know, is at this point where it's like she is not, you know, she's not putting in any energy to this, because she did show up in the reverse. You know, now that when the Queen of Pentacles is in the upright, she is, you know, solid, stable. She's, you know, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. She is, you know, she's doing fine. She's got everything that she needs in order to manifest. But here's the deal. You know, I feel like she's draining. Like, I feel like her energy is just feeling drained. Like it's going down a toilet. I almost see it like this. It's like, you know, I'm looking at it and it's like this, you know, it's almost, I don't know why I'm getting Plinko. I'm getting Plinko. I don't know if any of you guys remember The Price is Right. Plinko. So there is a choice. There is a decision that needs to be made. And I feel like, you know, with the challenge being the Three of Wands, You know, I think it's really hard for you to see the forest through the trees. I think that, you know, for some of you, you know, you don't know what is waiting for you on the other side with the high priestess here. But it's like what spirit is telling me with the high priestess and the judgment is regardless of, you know, not being able to see what is waiting for you on the other side, it's like no victory without sacrifice, you know, and you have to be willing to make that final judgment regardless of whether or not this person chooses you, knowing that on the other side there is someone here that is going to be just as passionate about you as you are of them. And I feel like the two of you guys, you know, it's like when you finally fully let go, you know, that's when the person starts coming back in because they're like, oh, holy shit. And at the end of the day, the sun is shining. So you know, the sun, I mean, that's the happiest card on the deck, and that's your outcome. But it showed up on the reverse. So, or not in the reverse, excuse me, on its side. It showed up just like this. So at the end of the day, you know, the sun is shining. You know, you get the information that you have been waiting on. At the end of the day, there will be some type of communication that comes in. I feel like you need to get back to your passions, you know, and use your intuition. You know, just understand, and it's talking about listening to the guidance of your soul, and that's what the High Priestess is all about. You know, listen to the guidance of your soul. If there's something out there that you are supposed to be learning, it's going to come in. And it's like, regardless of how it looks right now, you might not be able to see what's on the other side. You have to be willing to move forward, you know? And in doing so, I do feel like with the Judgment card and the Lovers, there will be a reconciliation between the two of you. Maybe not right now, you know, because right now you're showing up in the King of Swords energy, but there's a choice that needs to be made, a choice. And when I see like in the hopes and fears of the Two of Pentacles, you know, you're juggling too many different options. For some of you, like I said, the feminines, you're juggling your finances possibly. You got to be willing to roll the dice. See the dice around her neck? I just saw that. You've got to be willing to roll the dice. You're rolling the dice on love because either way, like I said, you're going to be loved. If it's an experience that you're supposed to have or anything, you're going to end up learning to love yourself, valuing yourself. There's so many pentacles here, you know, the Three of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, you know, and then I'm seeing these as pentacles as well. It's like, you know, take a chance on yourself. The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, that's, you know, feeling, you know, that's almost like selfish energy. It's one of those, you know, I want him to, you know, he better have all the money. It's so contradictory. You want him to have, you know, the money and then this and that, but then you don't want him to work. um, he's putting his sword down. You know, he's being very quiet. So I am really seeing the divine masculine as if you know who this person is, you're not talking to them. And I think that they are trying to figure out a way to be able to communicate with you. But right now, divine feminine, you're the one showing up in the reverse. And I feel like, you know, right now with all this energy, it is time to go within. You know, it is time to go within. Um, and be willing to open your heart. You know, the sun is opening your heart. That's the masculine energy too. You know, and the High Priestess is very feminine energy. The Lovers and the Judgment card. Wow. Yeah, there is a judgment. You know, does he love me? Does he not? Does she love me? Does she not? But you need to set your soul free from this. See, if I am dealing with twin flame relationships and with this Gemini, you know, card here with the twins, it does show me that, okay? Now, with that said, you know, it's like you have to be, like I was saying earlier with the twin flame, you have to be willing to sacrifice that relationship. You have to. Otherwise, if you keep pining over this twin flame relationship, that's when you end up blocking it out and it doesn't come back. Like the chances of, well, for a lot of you, the chances of you getting together with your twin flame is slim. Okay, if we want to just get like realistic about this and practical, like how long have you been waiting? Some of you, yeah, you will meet the finish line, but again, how long are you willing to wait? Because I feel like, the Queen of Pentacles here is running out of patience. This is about patience too and understanding. While, the divine masculine still over here overthinking, over analyzing on whether or not he's going to communicate with you. See, the King of Swords in other depictions, is somebody who is very, open to, communication and bringing clarity to the situation. But the fact that I can't see the other half of the sword, there is no clarity. There is no clarity on where you stand with this divine masculine. Why is the Queen of... Yeah, Eight of Swords. The Queen of Pentacles is the Eight of Swords, the Devil. Yep. And the Hanged Man. Waiting. Waiting. For some of you, you are staying in the relationship because of money. You're just hoping that this person's going to be your knight in shining armor. But the Devil is here to tempt you. Eight of Swords, feeling stuck. Feeling like you're in a prison, Maybe you know this person. Hanged Man, needing to see things from a different perspective. Hanged Man is also a sacrifice. And that's what's on your mind, Divine Feminine. You're at the place now where you're like, I'm willing to sacrifice it all. The Lovers. Yeah, Two of Swords. There it is. The Lovers is already a choice. And then you've got the Two of Swords. It's like now there needs to be clarity brought to the situation. What do you want? What do you see? See how she's blindfolded? But what she sees is like, I want love. I want passion. King of Wands, there he is, very passionate. Also, the power couple to the Queen of Wands, which shows up in the recent past. You lost your passion, the two of you. You stop being passionate towards one another. Eight of Wands. Yeah, communication. Action being taken towards this relationship. Right now, you're not seeing it. And here's the deal. For those of you who know who this divine masculine is, again, let me say this one more time for the people in the back. We have 7 planets in retrograde. Nobody's talking to anyone outside of themselves right now, okay? And if they are, it's like gathering information, speaking to counselors, like trying to get more, So you're going to have to be patient. And I know that for a lot of you, patience is... In the meantime, go work on yourself. Like Feminines, for real, it says reflection, re-evaluation, introspection, revision. Changes are required. Keep trusting. All is not lost. There just needs to be adjustments, okay? Follow your soul. Listen. Go towards your soul's purpose. Start working on your own stuff. In the meantime, this masculine will come in and talk to you. They will make an effort. You just can't see that right now. Because behind it, what it looks like is they're being tempted by other things because you don't know what's going on within them. So you're going to have to use your own intuition. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. Wow, you kind of depleted there. So with the High Priestess, you're losing momentum with this. You go 9, 8, 7. Wow. Not 7, 8, 9. 9, 8, 7. So I did say for some of you, maybe you are juggling your finances as well. And also, this could be your business. When I see the 8 and 9, 7, 8, 9 of Pentacles, I don't care which way it goes. This is putting more effort and energy into the things that are going to last long term, okay? The things that are going to grow. I think that, you already have roots where you are, too. You've got roots. And we've got the Dove of Peace here as well. So for some of you, you need to schedule a reading, and that's clarifying the High Priestess. For some of you, it's time for you to schedule a reading. So you can get some foresight, because I think right now you cannot see what's coming for you. Wheel of Fortune. This is destiny. You guys, if it is destined for you to have love, it's not going to pass you up. I feel like someone is on their way in. For others of you, it could be a new person and you're going to have to choose between two different people. When I see the Three of Pentacles here, the Three of Wands here, we've got the Two of Pentacles where she's juggling. And it's like, then you also have, the Divine Feminine here, and you've got another one here, I'm telling you, for some of you, you're going to have to make a choice. There's a final call to action that is being made. And for some of you, you guys, Four of Wands, yes. Nine of Swords and the Magician. Okay, so yeah, you have all the tools to manifest whatever it is. You want the happy, healthy, loving bond? Get the fuck out of your head. You're thinking, oh, this is never going to work out for me. Okay. Four of Wands, this is happiness, celebration. For some of you, you know who this person is. Maybe you already live with this Divine Masculine and you guys are having your own issues and you're worried about things. Sit down and talk with your Divine Masculine when the time is right. Timing is everything. You try to push conversations and it's not going to go as you expected. So don't try to push through the energy. And we are coming up on this Mercury retrograde. So Mercury is slowing down the next few days. So you will have an opportunity to go back over some type of communications that maybe got lost in the fray in the past, okay? With the Magician here, like, again, try not to play with the trickster Mercury, okay? That can be definitely trickster energy. For others of you, just know that the final judgment is you are manifesting, coming into union with your divine counterpart. I am seeing that. With the outcome being the Sun, there's no other way of looking at that. Yeah, you've been single for a very long time, Hermit, okay? So clarifying the Sun card, which is opening up your heart to love again and love coming in with the masculine energy. You got the Hermit. This is you, single for a very long time. For some of you, you've been single for a while. For some of you, not... you felt single, if you already know this person. The next card out is the Knight of Cups. So yeah, your knight in shining armor coming in. And there's that letter I was talking about. Look at this, you guys. Two totally different decks. See, there's a letter right there. And this is your clarifier card. Look at the letter right there. So there is a love message that is coming in. Okay, and like I said, I feel like the Divine Masculine is just trying to, he knows he's got one shot to talk about it and only one shot. So he wants to make sure that when he comes in, he comes correct. And there it is, Three of Cups, celebration, happiness, bliss, your hopes, wishes, and dreams coming true. You finally do get the communication that you've been wanting, but you have needed to have strength to hold back. And it has been very scary. Yes, Ten of Cups. You are finally getting, the bliss of all the hard work that you've put in. And it took a lot of stamina to get you to this place, the Ten of Cups. So it is the ending of something and then the brand new beginning of something else. The Ace of Pentacles. You guys are finally getting there, something stable, tangible. This is also health and healing of this relationship. Or if you don't know the person, a relationship with somebody you are going to be building with, something long term. All in all, I think that this is really awesome, you guys. Let's go ahead and let's pull from, let's see what the Divine Masculine wants to say to the Divine Feminine. Spirit, please show me. Okay, there it is. I'm struggling with money. Okay, I do say, I've been telling you guys that. I think that it's the feminine, maybe to both of you guys. I'm not going to say because I'm asking what the masculine wanted to say, but I'm struggling with money right now, okay? And I've said that. Maybe that's, vice versa as well. Spirit, please show me what messages, what guidance do we have? What messages, what guidance do we have? I can feel you pulling away. Have you moved on? Okay. Yeah, she's taken back her energy. I can see that with the Queen of Wands. It's like she's taken back her energy. She is collaborating with other people, maybe even hanging out with friends, really working on balancing her own finances, balancing her own life, balancing her life, with or without you, and like I said, you have to be willing to move on with or without this individual. But I feel like at the end of the day, if you are willing to move on without them, they will come back sooner or somebody else will. Now is not the right time. Yeah, we've heard that, and it is. It's timing. 7 planets in retrograde. It's timing. Everything is timing right now. And Saturn rules time, and he's also in retrograde. So it feels like time is slowing down and nothing is getting done. And it says, I can't stand not talking to you. See, I said that with the King of Swords and the communications here. He can't stand not speaking to you. It's been really hard on him. But I feel like, again, that's, he'll know when it's time for him to reach out. That just validates what I was saying at the beginning. And there we go. I don't want to lose you. See what I'm saying? They don't want to lose you, Divine Feminine. One more. I'm sorry for lying to you, and I want to come back home to you. You're where I belong. There it is, you guys. They see you as, something to celebrate. They really do love and care for you. They just have a funny way of showing it, as we all do. It's their communication. That's how they communicate. I pretend I don't care because I care too much. It's like I pull your hair and I mean to you because I have the biggest crush on you. That's kindergarten stuff. So I pretend I don't care because I care too much. That's why he's acting all stoic here, right? Like he doesn't care. He's got this, he's got everything he needs. But really, in all actuality, when you were willing to walk away from him, it kind of lit a fire under his ass to want to make a different decision and really go within and ask themselves what has been keeping them from really maintaining a relationship, and one that, where the communication can be, something that is beneficial for the both of them. But again, this Queen of Wands here, she's quite sexy, man, and she knows her value. She knows her worth. So yeah, this is definitely an interesting reading, that's for sure. So let's go ahead. Let me see. Spirit, please show me what messages, what guidance. There we go. All right, manifesting miracles. That's what I've been saying. You have the Magician right here. So your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. So manifesting miracles. Spirit, please show me what messages, what guidance do we have for the Divine Masculine and Feminine? All right, we've got playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together. And remember, love is the greatest healer, okay? And then that's if you know your person. If not, laughter, going out with friends, enjoying life, the lighter things. And then also surrender. At times, we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. That's what I'm saying. Let go. If it's not working out, focus your time, energy, and attention on something else that is, so that your whole focus isn't on just this relationship and does he like me or does she like me? Take back some of your energy, take back some of your power, because at the end of the day, your heart ends up fulfilled. And I'm telling you, the message that you're needing is on its way in, and you just have to trust and believe, okay? Wow, this is really, really, really beautiful energy. Let's go ahead and pull one more from the Romance Angel. Spirit, please show me any last messages for the Divine Masculine. There it is. Finances and career, you guys, there it is. I'm talking about it. Maybe the masculine is overworking himself. Maybe he just, he needs to stop working so much and he needs to spend some time, with his loved one. He's burying his head in his work. Okay. Feminine, you are too, though. Forgiving and learning as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Maybe this is a mommy-daddy issue that the masculine is trying to overcome. This is what he was taught as a child, and that's why he's continued to go down this path as an adult. Spirit, please show me the Divine Feminine. What advice do you have for the Divine Feminine on this journey to the Divine Masculine? You guys, here it is, reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning. Now, this could also, because we are going into Mercury in retrograde, there's that devil. Be careful not to be tempted back into something that you really wouldn't want, especially if you know that this is the relationship that you do want. And there it is, romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So I'm telling you right now, yeah, deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. And, sometimes the false self mask is like, I don't want this relationship. Remember, I pretend I don't care because I care too much. So that can also be the deceit. For some of you, they're deceiving themselves. There is a third party involvement. It does not have to be sexual. It can be a job. It can be a family member. It can be any one of those things that is getting involved in your relationship. At the end of the day, the feminine has to really go within and really reanalyze her entire situation and what it is that she wants moving forward. All in all, not a bad reading, you guys. I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you are interested in that personal reading, don't forget all my information's down below. Like, share, and subscribe. It does help my channel grow, and I appreciate it so much. Anyway, you guys, I love you all so very much. I hope you have a beautiful week, and don't forget to check back here on Monday, and we'll chat again with you soon. Take care.